Welcome to episode 49.
Genuinely,
Yes. Genuinely, yes.
that's June.
50, 51, 52.
No, we haven't
53.
recorded. We'll call it 50.
Welcome. No, 50 is a special time.
It's 50.
Welcome to episode 50. Thank you very much for watching. We've been gone for a minute.
Shout out to
It's
Jill.
only been a week.
She
Thank
called
you,
me
Jill.
today. Thanks for our first subscriber. We love you. Did I put my keys in my pocket and it got ruined? Sad. It has been quite eventful for me. What about you guys?
Yeah, it was eventful.
We haven't
Life's been
recorded in a
crazy.
couple of weeks because everyone's been kind of gone and I was sick.
Well, no, we recorded when you got back, so we've only been gone for a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only been a week. Actually, no, the week before, you're right. We didn't record because we were all busy.
I am insanely sore around my entire body.
I'm probably yesterday I was probably a 3, now I'm a 2 out of 10.
Yesterday, I was probably an 8. Today, 11.
Oof.
Sometimes it's hard to take care of your body. And Bryce found that out when he got married and put on 500 pounds. And
I think we need to do that more often.
Me and Ammon were talking about that.
yeah, Thursday, tomorrow,
I leave tomorrow.
4
8 a.m. We could do it.
tonight.
Yeah, we could do it tonight. Thought we were doing the sim tonight.
How many grams of sugar is in that? We can't.
Are
Bryce,
we
No,
can,
no,
doing the
no.
sim tonight?
can we do the sim tonight, Bryce?
I probably can't because I did nothing today.
No.
Crap, bro.
Did this unplug? Hello. Test.
Can you do stuff tomorrow?
So
Me?
why are we
Yeah.
doing this podcast?
Like, can you do the stuff so we can do the sim today?
Oh. I think my wife will actually kill me. I haven't hardly said one word to her today. I got out of bed before she did. And she was awake while me and Ammon were up on the mountain. And then I came back and she was sleeping.
Broke back.
And she just barely woke up. Like 2 minutes before I left.
Which mountain?
Has she been sleeping all day?
She's sick.
Ah.
But yeah,
Of
I am too.
Bryce.
she's like actually sick now.
Are you sick?
Oh no. I fell asleep yesterday while I was studying for my exam. And I was like, crap, I need to lock in. So I locked in. I was like, wait, I actually know nothing for this exam. Because I planned on taking it yesterday, so I had some time today. That didn't happen because I took a nap and then realized I knew nothing. Had to push back my exam. And then,
Smell this, Landon.
don't do it right now. I'm eating, please.
What's wrong with it? Smell this.
And then I woke up this morning and did not feel bueno. Is this going to make me hurl?
Bueno or
This is regular perfume.
I was gonna ask, why are we even doing this podcast, guys? What's the point?
For
Bryce?
you.
Bryce, what's the point? Tell me.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Point of what?
Life. What's the point of all this?
Should we keep doing the podcast?
110% yes.
So my answer is also yes. Bryce?
I'm down with it. I almost bought a do-rag yesterday.
Sick.
We went on a family vacation last year. My sister-in-law had a bonnet. She wore that thing no shame. Into like public spaces.
I mean
She's white.
that's awesome. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. I'm on my good boy arc. Nothing.
Do tell.
Nothing controversial.
Explain what a good boy arc is for you.
I'm also confused.
For me,
I heard what you said today.
publicly in public places like this podcast, and my YouTube channel and TikTok and Instagram. No, zero politics. Zero comments on anything controversial.
That's not what we do the pod for.
No,
I'll tell you that.
no, that's
When you ask why we're
I've
doing this-
completely changed. I've done a full 180. I've learned my lesson.
Wait, what?
Genuinely.
What lesson did you learn?
Yeah.
And where did you learn it?
Who taught it?
I cannot say who taught it to me. I can't because that is directly being involved with politics.
Gideon.
And by me saying I will get in trouble. So any hot takes, I will say certain things, but anything having to do with politics, anything having to do with hot button political issues like immigration, race, no comment for the foreseeable future, months and years. I'm not kidding.
Next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, he's not even gonna make it next week.
We'll
He's gonna be at
see.
work with
I have
us.
fully learned my lesson in public spaces. will not engage with anything politics.
You're
I'm
speaking my language now, bro.
perfect. So now it is our businesses, business in general, culture. I love Instagram. I don't love Instagram. I hate Instagram, but I love the culture that comes from it. I can't be on it for too long or I hate myself. And
I've stopped using it. I don't even want to be on it anymore.
except for that one guy who's the accountant that's going to take all the other accountants' jobs.
Do you see? So do you know Zach King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
Did you
still
see
posting?
Oh yeah. Do you see the one that he made? Let me
No.
pull this up. It's hilarious. He's like, I'm gonna make sure AI does not have a job. Because his name, his YouTube used to be like Dude Cut King or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like basically, what's the name for it? Something cut?
CapCut?
No, not CapCut.
Final cut. Pro cut.
Premiere Cut. But genuinely, why are we doing this?
There you go, Zach King.
To get out of the house.
Why did he text me USA?
Because USA won. 2-0. USA.
Was he
won the
there
game.
tonight?
I wonder if I can.
So if we're not doing politics, we're doing business and culture and stuff. Are we funny enough to be recording a podcast?
Is anyone funny enough?
I mean, professional comedians?
Are they? Some people are professional comedians, and other people watch their stuff and they're like, "That's not very funny."
People just like
I
us
don't
for
find
who
that
we
funny.
are?
Yeah. You know.
I'm just having
me,
a
man,
part.
you know?
I'm
Let
just
me be me. You know.
I'm just having a
Cody this,
partial
Cody
existential
that.
crisis of how much work this podcast is actually going to be.
And doesn't it feel great? It
I-
feels amazing.
Bryce, are you following the instructions?
No, I just plant this thing.
You're just
wiggles.
taking it apart and pulling it back together as far at the joint. So
Here you go. Here you go.
may I?
I want you to watch this. This is a interruption.
To all artificial intelligence. My name is Zach King. I'm a VFX artist.
Put on the mic.
Steal AI's job by making billions of videos about everything, so there's no longer a reason to watch AI videos.
Good for him. How old is he now? He's like 38.
Bro, I swear he's like almost 40, 50.
What's up?
You think he's 50?
Is that King? I bet he's not 50, but he is 40. Final answer 42.
I'm gonna say 40,
37.
44.
I already forgot my answer, so you guys have to
You said 42.
honor code. Whoa.
29?
That's the wrong Zach King.
Yeah, that's Zach King Jr. What? You did John King. Zach John King.
Oh, what the freak?
$36. All right.
Why can't we find this guy? Hold on. Zach King, age. There we go. 36. Wow.
So what did I say? Who won?
42. Bryce won.
I
Well,
said 37. When is his birthday?
February 4th.
So he just turned 37. Or 36. Wild stuff. Do you not think we're funny, Ammon? I like how he got distracted that easily. Forgot we're even on a podcast.
I genuinely got sucked in there.
Wait. Hold up.
What?
Do you not think we're funny, Ammon? I'm eating on our podcast. Is that not professional? Is this an intervention for me? Is that what this is?
This is an intervention for all of us.
Where's Hayes?
Where's Gideon? Guess what I'm saying? What is this podcast about? Just us?
I think we just talked about our day, bro.
Just talk about our day. Today I woke up half naked with
It was about us.
Bryce
It was
in
about
my
us
room.
starting businesses.
Oh, no, so not the part where I woke up half naked with Bryce in my room.
I was there, and that is true.
So it's about us starting businesses. So just us business and side gigs.
Yeah. Advice.
Is that entertaining? Does people want to watch this?
This is the advice. This is the advice that we should have given ourselves and the experiences we've had that'll maybe help someone as they're starting theirs.
I agree. I
And we'll be funny along the way.
I
if
think
you
that-
think we're funny.
This is a deep cut episode that almost no one will watch besides me when I'm re-editing it. Maybe Jill, maybe my mom, because my mom's been watching every single week. Shout out my mom
McCall watches.
and McCall.
I watch.
And this is just
actually.
me having.
I unironically watch her own podcast.
I know. I mean, I enjoy it whenever I re-edit our pod. Bryce, twice when you're not here, I've said things about you, and I wanted to tell you that I have said things about you, and I want you to go back and watch all of them to find out what I said about you, because I know I said things that I wish that you would never find out that I said about you, but I can't even remember what those things were. I just remember that I did do those things, and I still posted it. I kid you not.
Like bad things?
I genuinely can't remember. Just things
Did
that.
you open that?
What?
The Lego.
What Lego?
It's a new Lego.
This?
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a really cool story behind this. I can tell it now if you want.
No, keep going with what you were saying.
I've had that for a while. What was I saying?
You said stuff about Bryce.
Well, no, yeah, so that was saying, Bryce, you should go watch it so we can get more views. I think that right now it's going to be our friends and family mostly watching this podcast. And I think that the way that we will have more people watching our podcast is we first have to be a little bit more entertaining, which means we have to put in a little bit more effort, but also, which I don't think that will happen.
I think it'll happen.
I think, but I think that first, like, I think me and Landen have ideas for making channels that will get views on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok and everything. And we just need to focus on those so that there's actually viewers of our other content coming to watch our podcast to be like they want to watch it or they don't want to watch it. Until then, I don't know if Shorts is actually going to get us there. Agree, disagree, don't care, don't know.
I think shorts will get us there if we create shorts of this right now of the podcast.
But what?
We literally just clip this right here.
Clit.
Pull up. Drink. Sit down.
Drink. I think we don't know what we're doing. I'm confused.
I think I know
and
what
I'm
we're doing.
sad, and I'm
you're
having.
you're losing sight. Don't lose sight, Ammon.
I haven't lost
This is a
sight.
deep content.
This is just me. This is how I think about the podcast every single day.
And this is what makes it funny.
And no.
As we all
Bryce, what are you thinking right now?
Nothing.
Bryce?
I don't know.
No, please tell us. I'm having an existential crisis right now, and Landon is really holding on, which is good because here in another like 30 minutes I'll be fine again. But where are you at?
I don't know if I've ever had sight.
Yes, you are colorblind.
Okay, that's
No, this
Too
has
far.
been known the whole time.
You know the
But
you
Do-
know the
do you think
meme
that-
where it's like, what's going on through his head? And it's this kid that's going doop doobie doop 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 doobie doop doobie doop way away, and that's
but I haven't been on that side.
sometimes I think that's what's going on through your head, Bryce.
What? Well, thank you.
But
for
it goes
that.
through Ammon's head pretty much all of the time. But it's just in the background on some of his thoughts. And then other times that's the only thing going on in his
Ammon's
head.
got like a whole orchestra going
Yeah.
on inside of his head, bro.
He's got to orchestrate the
Thinking of
violin, the
Every single instrument.
trumpets. I'm glad
So
you're
business
putting
updates.
the nose up to the microphone as you smell it.
This stuff is insane. It's like $350 a bottle.
So I went.
Okay, yeah.
I went to Hawaii, right? And I wanted to buy a watch.
I want to quit my job
I-
so bad.
Almost bought a watch.
What kind?
It was a Tudor Black Bay 58 blue.
I think it was
that
one of
they
the mistakes.
No longer make.
It was a mistake
What's
to
the
buy it,
cost?
but it was a mistake not to buy it.
Yeah,
I don't know where you would have gotten that money from.
I have the money. It would have been just fine.
How
No,
much?
no, like
45.
100.
Yeah.
Did they have two?
No.
Oh.
So if they sold that, I'm done for. And they probably sold it. But if I had gotten it, you're right, Ammon. If I had gotten it, it would have been a mistake. If I hadn't have gotten it, it also
It's also still a
was
mistake.
still a mistake.
It's a crazy story if you make it, like, and you have like a certain level of success because it's a cool story to have.
Which
But
you reminded me, I need to continue with my business venture so that I can afford it. And you said my goal should be 20K in revenue, so that
I can't help you much until I get my stuff rolling.
That's fine. You don't have to help. What I need to do is continue with the outbound calls and just do cold calls and
I just think
get some
that
clients.
Landon shouldn't have an expectation that anything will start doing just anything super well until May or June of 27 when he graduates.
I don't even graduate next year.
28?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would.
It was a year. I would have been done this upcoming year.
What'd you
Met
do?
with the advisor.
You fought the advisor?
I thought you were done this
I'm
year.
about to. I was hoping I'd be done, right? Met with the advisor. She said the classes that I had taken didn't count for they were just normal acumen classes. which are like
Drop out.
right? So
Drop out.
I could either struggle through and be done by maybe next summer, next fall, or I drag it out a little bit with a kid coming, take a little less credits this semester, and then just kind of go at the pace I've been going for a little bit. Go a little slower to ease off on senior year or something, and then
Summer of 28 or spring of 28.
yeah,
The business doesn't make a dime until you graduate.
nope. I'm gonna fight that. I will make a dime before the year is done.
I'll bet you
Would you like
$10.
me
I
to
will
hand
get-
you a dime.
Yeah.
Then
Wait,
Ammon
let's
gives you
make a bet,
$10.
Amy. Yeah. I will get at least
Also,
2 clients before the end of the year.
I have a question.
But my goal is 5 by the end of the year.
What is business insurance?
Business insurance covers you if someone's suing you. So there's different types of insurance, right? Just like there's different types of coverage for car insurance.
Sure, young.
But in case someone sues you, you're
Yeah.
just paying money to have business insurance. But like typically, from what I understand, the almost all insurances suck until you can afford to have a lawyer on retainer. You're just
Yeah.
paying for a crappy lawyer to come and try to defend you, and typically, you have a lawyer on retainer, and then as soon as you get sued, you still owe like $1 billion to the lawyer.
Yep.
So business insurance is kind of a scam,
Yeah.
like most insurances.
Yeah. Correct.
Holy cow, that's good. A product business that sells to the continental United States.
That's your business idea.
Or Hawaii and Alaska. The insurance for that is more than if it's a brick and mortar store. Because you have 50 states to sell products to, and you have shipping costs.
Or what you do is you don't have business insurance, and if someone sues you, you just lose the business, but because it's separate from your personal assets. If someone sues your business, and either you have assets, say you have a printer, they take the printer, because that's all you have. You don't have money, right? Then that's it.
So-
They can't go after your personal assets, because it's separate from your business.
This is not public, so now I have to have insurance because everyone knows that they can sue me. They can
I'm saying
screw
hey,
me.
we
They can
didn't-
one-shot me
we didn't
in the
say
fucking in the face.
we didn't say if you had it or not. I'm just saying if you don't have it.
What's the name of your business, by the way?
They also have to have legal cause to be able to sue you. As of right now, I don't think anyone's got any legal cause.
I just recently
Against
learned about this, and
Ammon.
I'm like, oh, that's so lame.
You don't have to. Look, what a lot of successful people do is they will set up their own businesses under their name just to keep some of their personal assets under that business. And so if something happens to them personally, they don't
I'm
lose anything
confused.
because it's all under their own.
You own 100% of the
LLC.
business, but the business is its own LLC. That was the plan the whole time, anyway.
Bankrupt your business.
I'm probably going to have I'm probably gonna have business insurance.
Now you told him you don't have insurance.
I would start without it.
Yeah,
How
start without it.
this this is public. I'm
Cut this
going to
part out.
start the second that I sell one thing. I'm going to have business insurance the entire time.
There you go. So as you're watching this right now, Ammon has business
my
insurance.
Gosh, what the freak!
Because how much is it for something like
The
that?
thing is it can be. I don't fully understand what it is because I don't know how. Like, there's different services that do it, and it's kind of like some is $5 a month, and some is a lot more than that. But I don't know how much more because it just depends. And you're essentially like buying a certain level of risk based on the knowledge that you have in the industry.
Yes.
I'm not. I think this is something that I recently learned about. I'll just buy some of the cheapest one, and then move from there, and then kind of figure out what the plan is. Just something random that I randomly learned about.
Don't do it, bro.
And maybe that'll help you as you're going through your business.
I think this is gonna be like weird Inception, but like if any one of us 3 or 5, whoever is doing this in a couple of years, just me, just Landen, just Bryce, all of us have fallen off or are dead. I died of pancreatic cancer because I swallowed chemicals in an oil refinery. Which I can talk about that too. If we all look back, we all kind of don't know what we're doing, but later on, we'll actually know what we're doing, and we'll actually be able to give decent advice, I hope.
The best part about, I think, this right now is where we are. Alex Hormozy said it before. You almost want someone that's a step or two ahead of you in business.
Not 5.
Not 5 steps. Because the person that's 5 steps ahead of you, they have a totally different view of the game now. And that's what he calls it, right? Is the game. That's what his podcast is called, is the game. And
And we all want to do different things. I want to like build Fortune 500 companies. Bryce always wants to have a side gig, and Landon just wants to be able to be on a beach, which is like 3 different levels.
Yep.
Thoughts?
That's true.
But I mean, if we all stick with it, I don't know where Gideon and Hayes are. Maybe they just never show up again.
I think I'd be okay with starting a Fortune 500 company.
I don't want to start a Fortune 500 company to say I started a Fortune 500 company. My goals are just Fortune 500 level. Unfortunately, I wish that they weren't.
See, that's the thing is the things that come with it. But I don't have an idea that would get me to Fortune 500. Therefore, my goal isn't Fortune 500. Just like your goal isn't necessarily Fortune 500. It's just a consequence of
Yeah. I mean, if by a miracle I can keep it private the entire time, it's technically not a Fortune 500 because it's not known. Is that true? Yeah. I mean, that's the goal, right? Tesla stayed private for a while. SpaceX stayed private until recently.
Yeah.
Elon's a trillionaire, and he's also the, according to, I mean, never mind. I almost started up talking about politics. They almost got me. They almost got me.
You're getting yourself, bro.
I think
What's the what?
I think just for the people watching, they could go back to these crappy podcasts and be like, okay, this was where Bryce was at. This was where Landon. This is the type of business I want to start.
This is Ammon before he died to pancreatic cancer.
No, yeah, we should talk about that. Total derailment. So there is this thing called forever chemicals, or PFAS. I forget what it stands for. It's chemicals that are used in the process of making Teflon. It's like super, super bad for you. Most people, like, whenever they measure it in like your blood, it's like parts per trillion. So like the number of atoms in your blood, if there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 18 parts per trillion in your blood, you're at risk of having issues. If you're at like
Did you get the blood work done already?
50, I have to save up to be able to buy it. It's like my insurance will not cover it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. No one cares about it. I mean, DuPont has no comment. But I think that I keep So what happened to me is in industrial firefighting, you put this PFAS or this forever chemical in the water, and it fights fires more easily. But it's super harmful for you. You're like have a higher risk of getting cancers in your body. And when I worked in the refinery, hopefully they can hear the buzzing of my AC and my rundown 1950s.
Oh, I thought you were just farting.
I need to get one of those.
Really? I thought your place had AC.
It does, but the sim room still gets hot.
So
Wish we could go.
there was a chance that they
I
were
want to. Like,
they were
I genuinely want to.
they were purging a line, or we don't fully know. And there's a chance that I drank 2 or 3 water bottles while I was super thirsty working scaffold building in a refinery in Houston. And I drank enough that like my life was shortened by like 20 or 30 years. So I don't know yet. So it's like a coin toss right now.
According to Brian Johnson, instead of like 1,020, you'll just live to be like 1,000.
Yeah. So well, I'm gonna do the blood test and find out. And that's that could be where all of my health issues are coming from. Is I drank insanely poisonous, hazardous chemicals in an oil refinery while I was working there, and they didn't know that we were drinking it. So I don't know if anybody's at fault, or it's been so far. Exactly, it's been so long ago. That was 2017.
People have sued for worse, for less.
For less. I mean, the best case scenario is I pay $300 or $400 to get the blood work, and everything is fine, and everyone else that was poisoned there, it was for something else, and I'm fine.
So other people, have you talked to some of those other people, and they said they're like, yeah, I'm just totally screwed.
Yeah.
Like they done
Like, do
more
you know
drugs than
about
we do.
DuPont and the like whole scandal of DuPont killing a bunch of people? You guys don't know anything. I'm sorry, that's not rude. You guys,
180.
do you ever hear like you never heard like DuPont being one of the evil overlords of like of corporate America because of the stuff that they've done?
Yeah.
Because what?
What is DuPont?
Wait, are you
That
serious?
was a French dish.
Are we being serious right now?
You know, like escargot.
DuPont has faced extensive legal and regulatory scrutiny over historic manufacturing ongoing use of PFAS, pre-prolif, whatever, so widely known as forever chemicals. It's used in the process of making Teflon. It's in firefighting stuff here, and it's a chemical that it's harmful.
So the people that you've worked with have done the blood test, and they're like, yeah. I
They've
got
paid
this
out
stuff.
$1.1 billion in settlements.
And this is I think
you
it's
didn't
like
get any of it?
100th of it. Well, this was like in the 70s. It's been known, or this is like the 70s already, or I think it was like 2010. 2015 was when they got restructured because their company was like because of all this stuff. It was so bad. People that was living near their factory were dropping dead. All of the fish in the river were dropping dead from all of these chemicals. Because the problem with this chemical is most things in your body. Let's say your body recycles itself every 7 years. You've heard that before.
Like there's some things that your body just cannot get rid of.
This because of
Hydrogenated is one of them.
because the way that these chemicals are, they stay in your body, and so
It's like hydrogenated oil. Your body just does not have a way.
So can you sue them?
I don't know if I have extremely high levels, and the thing is they're going to do everything that they can to make sure to say that they weren't involved in me getting those chemicals in me. It could have been literally anywhere else. You know what I mean? And so, and the thing is, it's a coin toss, and it's just like, honestly, if I find out that I have it, I don't sue or do anything. I just live out the rest of my life, and I have a short life, and then I die, and then it's like whatever. And it's like it's not worth it, and it's been so short, and it's been too long. I'll do my best, and then I'll just have extreme health problems for the rest of my life. There's certain.
Could you imagine though? Maybe you just settle at a really low number, like 200K or something. You're like, I just won't fight this at all if you just give me 200K.
And then I'm not allowed to publicly talk about it. This is public, and like maybe this right now is disqualifying me from even settling.
Delete it before.
And so the hope is I waste $300 or $400, and then I don't have anything, and all of it is just because I have sleep apnea, which
Did you answer my question when I asked if you talked to the other people?
Yeah, I have people that
They've done blood work, and they're like, yes, they like.
People that I worked with in the refinery.
And they're like, yeah, blood work came back saying that I got it.
Did they sue?
I don't know what's happening, so I need to do my blood work first, and I don't talk to them a lot. I think I was just like saw them on Facebook and we talked for a second. And so, yeah, and this one, it wasn't because of DuPont. It was because people buy these chemicals to put in firefighting. And obviously in an oil refinery, you need to have a serious level of firefighting, right?
Do you not sue the oil refinery?
I don't know who I'd sue. Hopefully this is all whatever and it's nothing. But if you sue, it's like, I don't care. I would probably have a lot of people that worked in that area all make sure. The thing is if I remember that day, I'm gonna just talk about it. In the oil refinery, it was actually a full refinery. So crude oil comes in from the boats, and then they process out the stuff that is not important for making gasoline, typically using catalysts in these giant towers, the stuff that you see over by like Kaysville, south of Kaysville. You see those like weird, it's like metal cities essentially. I worked in one of those. There was an office building that had a shop that would do machining to fix the parts that were broken in the machine. I was a scaffold builder. So if there was a pipe 10 or 150 feet off the ground, we would build scaffolding just like people would use for painting to get up there to cut it across or repair it, for mostly repair steel piping, because that's what moved all of the the chemicals or all of the oil and from one process to the next. Typically there was a hose or there was water, and I don't know where the water came from, or you'd bring your own water bottles. And then in this shop there was a thing that you could do that was just regular tap water that you would drink there. And one day the water was super bubbly and super slimy, and that is the exact signs of PFAS. And so an engineer or somebody somewhere could have just been purging, or it could have been that the day before there was a fire and the firefighters used the firefighting water lines, and the water contaminated some version of it could, because the tap water is regular water. The water that has these chemicals in it, these chemicals are bad for humans. Most firefighters have higher levels of this in them, especially if they ever do testing. That water that's like white and soapy that you saw here. I mean, it looks like this. This is good. Like in fresh water, it can look like that. And then this, water, regular water has like surface tension and it holds up. You can put it on pennies. You've seen that test in middle school that you do with water. This, if you put PFAS water on a penny, it would actually fall off of the penny because of the way the chemicals attached to the substances around it. And so there was firefighting lines that in that refinery to put out oil fires or any type of serious fire that wasn't supposed to be there. And then there was a emergency response firefighting team. And so it could have been somehow, some way, some purge. That line wasn't supposed to have it, and it was marked as drinking water. Or what could have happened is the water that was marked for drinking water wasn't working, and so they used another line. And all of these guys didn't, English wasn't their first language. Typically weren't from the United States. Some of them, kind of thing. And then somewhere, and a couple people were like, "I'm not drinking that. I don't know what that is." And I didn't know that this conversation was happening until later, but I remember some of it happening. And then that day, I'm pretty sure that day, I went to go work next to a furnace.
So it just burned inside you.
And so I was just drinking a lot more water than normal. And so I don't know what water, if I drank it. I think I remember being like, I don't want to drink that. But then after not drinking it for an hour and you're next to a 300-degree furnace or a 1,000-degree furnace, maybe I drank it. I just don't know because we're busy throwing, steel and pipe and hammers and
Throwing pipe,
uh,
laying it.
well, you're not really supposed to throw it. We weren't really laying it either. I was typically in the middle of the line, and I would take it, and I would take the next one. I built that towards the end. I learned how to actually build the.
You were in the middle
Yeah,
while pipe is being thrown and laid.
that's exactly what was happening. So
Crazy.
That's wild, bro. Long story short, Ammon was in the middle of pipe being thrown and laid.
between a guy named Chili's, who was from Mexico, and a guy and a guy from Argentina named Che.
Yeah, yeah, those are nicknames, bro.
No,
Shot, bro, came to the U.S. like, Chili's. So what Chili's?
I think obviously they were fake names, but they never wanted to give their full names.
Were they illegal?
Oh yeah, totally.
Che, yeah, his name's Che.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause that just means
everyone in Argentina.
Yeah, Che.
Dude, like, what's
yeah.
up,
They
dude?
I know.
Yo, Che.
I have pictures with him.
The C said Che.
I don't have pictures with Che because Che was a dick, and I fucking hate you, and you're a stupid idiot. I need to stop cussing. I apologize. I'm trying to be less.
So much for the 180.
That's fine. Me cussing is like whatever, but like, I have a picture with Chili's. So funny. When was this? Guess someone stall.
I might need to go.
Bro, I want to do the racing sim.
We'll have to do it later,
Work
bro.
out. I won't be here later.
Here's part of the refinery.
You want to do the racing sim in the morning?
No.
Oh, this is just a little casual day while I was at work.
What time do you work?
9:30.
There was a giant fire. This was a monitor to make sure I wasn't poisoned. It only went off a couple of times.
Yeah, you're done for.
What?
I'll break the
What
news.
led you to work there?
Money.
Did they pay super well?
Yes. I saved $5,000 in like 3 months to go to college.
I've heard that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do have a picture with Che. Yeah, his name was Angel. That's Che. That's Chili's.
They look opposite. Are you sure?
This guy for sure was from Mexico. Actually, this is not Che. This is Angel. Yeah. Angel loved me. Him and I were friends. He was really nice to me. So was Chili's. Oh, that's his real name, Cortez.
Chili's.
That morning I was supposed to work. I showed up just to take pictures with these guys, and then I left. So tired.
6:30 in the morning.
Is that when it was? Yeah, 6:30. That job. I was like stronger then. I was late all the time to that job as well. I would have to get up. I lived an hour from this refinery.
So you get up. You had to leave by at least
Like
5:30.
no, yeah, at least. But typically, I was leaving by like 5 to be on time. Because technically the job started at 7, but you would go to the refinery and then you would walk through this cage, and then you would get on the bus, and the bus would take you from one side of the refinery to the other.
You'd walk through this cage, and then you get in the middle and get pipe laid.
I liked it. I'm into it. I'm a little sub.
Wait, how much did they pay? Do you remember?
I genuinely don't remember. I have to pull up paychecks. It wasn't insane. Actually, and it was less than it could have been. If I did this here, because Houston is like one of the refining capitals of the entire world. Like one, especially top in the U.S. There's like Norway and then Saudi. But like all of those oil refinery skills pay the least there than they do anywhere else because there's so many refineries. So people will get trained there and then go literally anywhere else and get paid 30 to 100% more out there. But I know a lot of people from here, a lot of Hispanics that I've met at working that have told me that are from Houston or that have been passing through Houston that they ended up coming up here because all manual labor gets paid like half there than it does literally anywhere else.
It's because there's so many.
There's so many jobs, and everybody everywhere works them.
Yeah.
Like I think it was a friend from high school that was like, you should come work at this job. And I was like, chill, that sounds fun. Shelby was his name. This is when I was running. Look how skinny I was. My shoulders have gotten so much broader since then because I've climbed so much.
So we should do workouts.
Yeah, and then it would get so hot. They would give us shirts, and I would cut them.
Workout in the morning.
I would cut them in half, and then I would put them around my face.
What time?
Even during the day, I had to this.
8 a.m.?
No, 8 a.m.
What time do you work tomorrow?
I don't. I have to make up for the past 2 or 3 weeks of sleep that I didn't get. Oh, and I got a white hat for a while because I was inside. I did the paperwork for them for a while because the girl went on vacation. I remember this is Kyle.
I'm glad we're going through it.
I made out with his. I did this dude. Okay, fun fact. No, I can't.
Have you gone back to the business side? Or are you okay with the podcast now? Do you believe in it? Do you still have the vision?
Okay, look, I have the vision, but here, this is what I'm gonna say to you and to whoever is listening and to whoever cares. I do believe in this podcast, whether it's me alone or anyone else that wants to be a part of it. If it's a guest every single week, I think Landen is gonna be here always. I don't know about Bryce and Gideon and Hayes. I hope that those three are here. But right now, my idea of what is going to make the podcast successful is we keep recording, and I'm going to focus on the 3D printing business that I want to start, and then I'm going to make my own online following that people are going to follow me for vlogs, for content, and for products, talking about business, talking about engineering, and the future of like space industrialization, not exploration. Some level of exploration is going to be needed to learn how to set up industrial plants on the moon and Mars. That's what's exciting and interesting to me. And then I will always be plugging the podcast on all of my other content over there. And that's how I'm going to grow the podcast right now. And then whenever I can quit the job that I have now and go full-time on that, I will dedicate part of my week trying to make the podcast more entertaining by having regular segments, by preparing subjects, by working with people who have time to prepare segments every single week, practice the skills of being funnier, learning how to communicate, and that kind of stuff. Because I think it can be. I think
So you believe in the podcast again
I believed in the whole time, but it's hard to say that.
in the moment?
No.
Ask Bryce, what are we even doing this for?
It's just
Bryce,
like
what are we doing this for?
because like I'm going to do it.
I'm the wrong person.
Exactly. I'm going to do it, but not everyone has the time, belief, ability, or willingness to work on it. And so we just have to hope, for now I'm kind of key man on this actually working or not. Because if I die soon, then it doesn't work. Then Landen has to carry it.
You know my trip in Hawaii?
That's my
We went
amen.
snorkeling, and there's this fish that would attack you.
Lionfish.
No.
It's my
I
dog.
don't know what kind of fish it was, but it was pretty funny. We went snorkeling down, and it was actually my mother-in-law might hate me if she ever sees this, but it was pretty funny.
We love you, mother-in-law.
We got the mask, right? So have either of y'all been snorkeling? So you get the snorkel mask that covers your nose, right? So you can't actually
If you're
breathe
lucky.
through your nose.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
I went snorkeling like deep one time with like swim goggles, and I just kind of tanked it. I was diving like 30 feet, and I was like feeling the pressure, and I was like, oh my gosh. But then I would go and punch the stingray and come back up.
There's no way.
Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. But we went snorkeling, got the mask, and you have to breathe through the snorkel because you're like through your mouth because the mask, the goggles block your nose, right? So we go, and I'm like, okay, hold on, let's just try the mask on because she's a little nervous, kind of freaking out a little bit.
Who?
My mother-in-law
When was this?
in Hawaii.
Oh, I forgot they existed.
You were looking at your photos, so you haven't been.
I am. Oh, here
And so I'm like, try it on. Just get used to like breathing through your mouth, like through the snorkel. Just practice that. So she puts it on, and she just cannot breathe. And she cannot breathe. And so she's freaking out. Then she rips it all off. She's like, guys, I don't know if I can do this. I like paid all this money.
Has she ever done it before?
She'd never gone snorkeling before. And so, and beforehand, I'm like, we should get y'all scuba certified. It'd be so fun. Like, I
Dude.
want to go scuba diving. You know Ethan, by the way?
yeah.
Yeah, he's scuba certified. We need to just make a trip and go scuba diving.
Where do you Boy Scouts or what?
I don't know how he got scuba certified, but he's got stuff.
Being in Dallas, just in a pool somewhere.
Probably.
This is when I
I'm
won the limbo
certified.
contest when I went to Florida.
So
That's the bar that I limboed under, by the way. Look how low that is.
It's crazy.
wow.
Isn't
So
that?
we went scuba diving.
Look how good I used to look. That was.
and-
I almost had a
not
six
scuba,
pack.
We went snorkeling, and she just couldn't breathe.
This is when I was bald.
She said that she was
Look at
so
me.
much not a mouth breather that she didn't know if she could swim.
She
It's
was.
like the guy from Glass.
I look good though, bald.
You look like a
Split,
ball
that's
sack.
from Split. Like, you know the movie Split? That's what you look like.
Look at my little no hair,
So
pointy,
we
ugly
kept
nipples.
trying, and she eventually got it, but then we get in the water and this fish kept attacking her because it was nesting season, and so this fish just kept biting her, and she's freaking out. We're like, oh crap, she's never going snorkeling again. And then McCall, she kind of freaked out and had a panic attack a little bit, but she did really good. And she was pregnant, and it was funny because the waves would come in.
Here's me on the
and
bus.
She almost scraped her stomach on the reef.
I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm being rude. I am sorry.
But it's
That was a good story.
your 180 has really helped you.
I can still be an asshole to my friends, but that doesn't mean that I'm not trying to get myself in trouble with the mob, is what I'm trying to do.
What mob taught you a lesson?
I'll tell you after. I'm not saying this, but I'm genuinely not kidding.
I don't know
Alright.
who taught the lesson.
You can leave, Bryce. We love you.
Let us
Ow!
know if we
Ow!
do.
Ow!
We're definitely just gonna show up at your door and start playing on this end.
Genuinely, any other night before tonight. would work. No. Or tomorrow. But yeah, tonight.
Are we working out in the morning then? And we said no.
I want to sleep in. I don't.
Actually, low-key kind of been sick, so maybe I should.
Yeah, you
do the
have the
bike.
same thing that I have. So I'm from an outside perspective. If you're feeling
Same thing.
sick, that there.
The hard part
Bye.
is like I should just.
No, this is something that I think I have recently learned. When getting strong. Okay, this is important.
The hard part, right?
No. It's not. We're talking about two different things right now.
You should tell me before.
Tell you what? What? Here, I'll tell you. Castiel.
Very passionate about it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm unmuted.
But look, do you
How
get?
far does
do,
it work?
Do you get what I'm saying?
50, 75 feet.
Oh. It's not bad.
The other one
just have
works
normal
pretty good.
walkie-talkies.
We have
Normal
normal.
walkie-talkies during a road trip is actually the most brilliant thing
We were
ever.
literally just saying that. It's awesome.
It is amazing.
We bought these and real walkie-talkies. We didn't even use these.
I was gonna say the real walkie-talkies
You
are the.
can hear on the other one, but if you talk in the other one to this one, you can't understand what.
It's bad.
Yeah, the real walkie-talkies are the way to go. They're the best thing ever on a road trip.
I gotta return them tomorrow.
No.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Am I
Not
wrong?
entirely.
I mean, you kind of just talked about my viewpoint has been just.
Yeah, I'm on his side now.
Like
There's nothing to gain. I have nothing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
gain. I have only to lose, and I sacrifice my morals
I
until I'm rich enough to have FU money, and even then.
agree to an extent.
So
For-
right
for
now,
the most
in our
part, I
early
agree.
fledgling little baby careers,
For the most part, I agree. But
so love you guys. Me and Lane. Wait, we were going to talk about something, but
That's my bad.
wait, what were we going to talk about?
I don't know.
Close it. Love
Bye,
you.
Bryce, love you.
There was something that we were going to wait. Is this his or yours?
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
Chinqui.
Great success.
Great success. Great success.
I should not have drank that. Oh my gosh. That is well.
Part of me is curious if the reason I'm not feeling the best is from the burgers.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We were talking about fitness. So the hard part,
Fitting
right,
this
is
in
The-
your mouth.
the hard part
You know,
about
you know.
fitness is you could work through it, but the gains you make are so minimal, it almost is better for you to recover faster.
That's not true. And I know what you're saying, and I was just about to say this. There's a book. Actually, it might be right here. Oh, no, it's on that one. You do not gain from breaking your muscles down. You gain from your muscles repairing themselves when you recover.
Yeah.
So there are
Hence
people.
the protein.
So there are some people, very few, we'll say the David Goggins of the world, the 3 or 4 of them, the Cameron Haynes. They are not interested in actually being strong, or they're not even interested in fitness. Fitness is an avenue for them to like break themselves until they die or something, right? They overwork themselves and give themselves overwork injuries, right? Because they're addicted to like feeling pain and trying to break.
I think some of the books that you have though are a little outdated with some of the fitness.
No, what I was saying is the most important thing that everybody acknowledges in modern in all fitness is the breaking your muscles down is not how you get stronger. It is the recovery period. And so 99% of people that are in fitness or 99% of people in the world don't do enough breaking down their muscles and to recover to be strong
to
again.
need
So
the
most people
time for
need to work
recovery.
out more.
Yeah.
There
You're
is
saying-
some people
You're
that are,
saying some people are
and then there's
some
you and
people-
I, who sometimes push past the limit and get ourselves sick from overwork injuries. I worked
don't-
out more through my health issues than I should have, because part of it was I didn't fully understand the extent of my health issues. But if you get sick, it is better to take days off and rest and recover from the sickness,
Mhm.
because there's a book and it specifically talks about long-term mountaineering training. Don't look at
Mhm.
my feet. Long-term mountaineering training.
your
it-
fly's open.
That's fine. No, they can't see it. And if they do,
Look, so
see,
I don't think
let me finish what I'm saying.
from what
If you
I don't
could-
think the workout made me sick.
But I'm saying because you're feeling sick now, the healthy thing to do if you want to be stronger in 3 weeks to 10 weeks is take 1 or 2 more rest days than you would like to let your body recover, to find out whether it's food poisoning or if you're sick or you're just overworked. You're doing too much at work. You're not sleeping enough. you're away from your wife, and you're overworking, you're breaking your body down where you might break it down so much that you have an immune system breakdown by a little bit. You get yourself sicker. You're gonna work out again, and then you're gonna be 3 weeks in, and you're gonna be weaker than you would have been if you had waited those 2 extra days of rest
I know.
and then work out afterwards.
That's
And that's something that's taken
where-
me a long time to learn is if you have a exercise regimen that sees out into the future,
Mhm.
when you're sick, it is better to lay off. Kind of like that story of when you're flying through
That's where
turbulence.
it's hard to tell, right? Of like, is it just something you work through, or
but
is it
you
something
and I
you just
tend
rest?
to want to push through it.
Yeah,
So it's better to
to then just rest, and that's
How
part of the reason
hard-
why I have. I think you should get the.
I don't have
What
enough
I've
money. I
got.
have to pay for blood work,
That's true.
and then I have to pay for sleep apnea.
Because it's even told me, like, hey, rest.
If
like,
it's a
take an
thing,
extra-
oh my
'cause
gosh!
my
Don't work
my
out today, tomorrow.
HRV and my sleep
Tell
and
me how you
everything,
are
my
tomorrow
resting
night.
heart rate,
Don't even,
like
bro.
like my readiness today, 25. You want to know what it was Monday?
What?
80.
Yeah, out of 100.
Yeah.
So then, do not work out today or tomorrow. You know I'm
Tomorrow
right.
I probably should.
You know
but
I'm right.
I'm probably going to start again on Friday and then Saturday.
Yeah.
Just because I want to tomorrow, because I haven't worked out the past yesterday and today.
You worked out.
We worked out Monday.
Yeah. So you need to rest. So continue resting.
So
you
I'll
might,
give it tomorrow and then Friday.
and if your readiness is
And
below
Saturday.
50 on Friday, don't work out. And you know I'm right.
I think I
You
I
know it's gonna
probably-
be below
but
50.
But no. The type of workout that you do, I think, is also important, right? Because if I'm just
What
doing,
were they-
say,
Don't do any long cardio.
no, yeah, I'm not gonna do any high intensity or
So then, when all
Any, like,
calisthenics,
yeah, exactly.
no weights.
Yeah,
not a
that's
singular
what I
way.
would be doing on Friday, and I'll be down without weights anyways on Friday and Saturday. But it would be something
And
that
then
will get the
it
blood
might-
flowing, and
It'd be better for you to go on
can
a
help.
walk with your wife in the neighborhood on Friday for 30 minutes.
if my readiness is lower than 50. If it's higher than 50, I think I'll.
Bryce, I'm gonna do again for the 3rd time. You're not gonna watch this podcast. Sorry, you finish what you're saying, and then I'm gonna talk to Bryce.
that was it. Talk to Bryce.
Brycey poo, baby, Brycey.
We told you
Can
today
you
to
see
watch
my
the
little
podcast.
toesy
I hope you watch the podcast.
woesies?
Bryce, I
Well,
want
these
you
are
to
for
know I
you
love
because I know
very
you're into
much.
feet. There's no denying at this point. You have whatever feet fetish people have, or the feet. You have it, bro. There's a part of the brain where like the toes and the sexual stuff is all together in your brain. He has a foot fetish
know,
for real.
I'm curious. I don't know if you saw the meme floating around a long time ago when we were all like just starting on social media and some of that stuff. They're like, you get your fetishes like it's a inherited thing from your parents. I don't know if that's true, but it greatly disturbs me.
Gross. So get Brycey poo, baby, I love you.
Know that your parents might like toes too, and maybe you won't like toes anymore.
Oh my gosh, no, why are we no? Bryce, are you gonna be here in 5 years? Landon and I are, unless I die, or he dies.
I don't think you'll be dead in 5 years.
Yeah,
I'd say late 50s.
what I'm hoping for
maybe-
is, you know, the new medicine that they have.
I think if you really are like screwed over and you have like 20 years shortened, in all honesty, I think I'd
It
still see you
genuinely
high
dep-
60s.
it genuinely depends on how much of that chemical I have in me.
Yeah. If you have a really high amount, I bet you'll still be high to mid 60s.
And then there's a chance that there's a new way to get it out of you. Like
That's definitely not covered by insurance.
No, and hopefully that would be me building a business to have enough money to do some experimental type medicine,
Brian
like
Johnson
probably
stuff.
like protein folding.
Mm.
Like there's an idea that, you know, there's the plastic situation where I got plastic in my balls, right?
Microplastics.
There's some studies that there might be like a pill that you can take that is a certain protein that attaches to plastic that removes it from your body, and then you go to the restroom or whatever kind of
Yeah.
thing. So like the protein folding thing, I don't know if you know much about it. It's super super interesting, and I think medicine has come a long way, but it can go equally as far, if not further, through DNA synthesis, protein folding, gene editing in kids.
Which they've proven that they can do some of that stuff.
Yeah, but there's a big ethical debate around
Yeah.
gene editing. But I think the proteins through AlphaFold, Google's AlphaFold, our understanding of proteins is going to dramatically change, where there might be things that like a certain protein that can attack one specific thing and then have very little side effects. Hopefully that, if I had the PFAS, whatever, I don't care. Bryce, what I was going to say to you is, are you going to be here in 5 years?
Please comment if you will
Well,
be here in
Hayes,
5
will
years.
you be here in 5 years? Gideon, will you be here in 5 years? Because if not, it'll just be.
Will you be here next week?
That's a no. No. And to be honest, we're just going into overtime on this. Like, my goal is to build the 3D printing business, and then the podcast is going to keep being recorded, and I think you should do the same thing. You should build your business, and we keep recording this until we can have like, this is important, but it's middle game. What is the most important thing in our careers right now? Early game is building businesses that have cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we got too focused on this, and no amount of perfect shorts for this podcast is going to help us with our careers right now. This is middle game. Like, you have to have there's video games where you have to have resources enough to fund the new tech.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this tech might be a little too
mid game.
It's like mid game stuff, and we have to do our
We need
early
to
game
start
stuff
doing
to
it,
be
yeah.
able to even literally, not figuratively, literally financially afford to do what we would, our good goal, which is to try to help motivate and tell the story of other business owners and try to have fun while doing it. If we can't we need to be working 40 hours a week on our own businesses, not on another job. It's not bad to have a job, but we have to spend the rest of the hours that we're not at. Oh, I have to edit that out. I won't. I don't care.
I'm gonna edit it out. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm gonna edit it out right now. 3, 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I was gonna write it down. And so, like, when you're outside of the 40-hour work week, I have canceled everything besides me being bad at having boundaries with friends. All my time is on these projects. You have school, which makes it 10 times harder. So, like, my goal is to be able to do 40 hours a week on my job or on my company, get it off the ground, and then I'm more able to help you by either investing my time, right? Because then I can spend 10 hours across 2 days helping you, and then all of a sudden you're off your feet more, and then we both are funding the pod, and then we start getting views, then the other 3 come back. So like, no one's going to show up regularly until you and I can fund this to start getting regular views. Until then, we're never going to get either one of these 3 here. We might get gigs, and what my plan is for gigs, we're going to do Squadcast from this computer. You can lock in a camera, our camera, this studio, and the mics into Squadcast, and then he'll be the other one, and he'll be like a panel on the side. So as he's talking, it'll show him. He'll do that every single week. He just can't drive because he's so far away.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe not. Maybe we don't care.
And we hope that you keep watching throughout all this. Or if you come back to watch us, thanks for digging deep. We love you. Come back next week for another great episode. Bye.
Or, hear me out, go watch every single podcast we've ever done. You're not doing anything tonight anyway. Come on, you're sitting on your couch, you're bored, you don't have a girlfriend, you're trying to start a business. And you think that by watching every single one of these videos,
It will help you.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, it will help you.
Stay curious.